Alright, I think I'm gonna go on some type of spree today. I ain't been making videos in a minute, but I definitely have been noticing a lot what's going on in my life. I noticed that, well, I've been new, but now I'm seeing more and more anybody in the whole world, or anybody that you interact with, everybody that you interact with is someone that's teaching you. Anyone can teach you anything. Now, it's up to you to notice how to see what they're teaching you, or understand what they're teaching you, or why they're teaching you. Now, I notice for me, it's easy to see when someone is teaching me something. It's when I shut up, when I don't say no words, when I step back and shut my mouth and just keep it quiet and breathe in my space. That's when I notice a lot of my teachings. Now, sometimes it's hard for me to interact. Sometimes it's hard for me to notice what you're teaching me right then and there when I'm talking to you. But if I go out for a walk and I go take my time and I chillax in a situation by myself with my own mind and my own heart, I see what they taught me. Recently, I met someone, well, not even met, but I work with now because some stuff at work. But simply, I've noticed something that they taught me specifically about myself. I see a bunch of things that per se could have been attacked a little earlier, but it's all good because they taught me it, and now I understand that for me to see what a person is teaching me, I do have to be more accepting to what they say. I may seem or say to myself that I'm an open book, but most of the time I'm an open book when I speak out words. But I'm not open all the time when I'm pulling in words from another person. It's nothing personal most of the time because I'm not that type of person where personal things can get at me, where I could be like, nah, man, I ain't gonna listen to them. It's more or less me just relying on myself, thinking like, well, I know this, and it's been working for me all this time, so I kept it like that. And I'm not saying to no to people's words. It's just that when I did say yeah, I did like part of what they saying, and that's not right. So what they saying, may not always be right, but it's up to you. It's up to you to put it up here and think about it for a minute, and then when you get your thoughts together, let it come down here and let that finish it. Stop thinking about it and go on with your day and let your heart tell you what's good, because of course your heart is a subconscious organ because it's on the inside of you. It knows what to do. It's been through plenty situations where stuff like this happen, or anything. Your heart know what's going on regardless of what you think, or what your mind think, or what you think, or what you see. Your heart know what's good. So basically, anybody can be your teacher, and it's easy for you to see that when you shut up. Simple as that. People need to stop talking so much. Just watch people. Stop watching TV and watch people. People watch. Please do that. People don't realize why older people and babies is so smart. Them two extremes, per se, are the smartest groups in the whole world. If you can get a baby to be talking and know what a older person know as a baby, they would be our best scientists. This is a fact that I know, but it may be opinion to all you other folks. But also for older people, for mature people, if they wanted to take a time out to be scientists or be preachers or be something to help a person, you would notice how powerful they are. Powerful through experience. They both have experience. A baby and an older person. You may not notice, but they both do. They also are more grounded in their space, and they also are more active now, per se. For most older people that people watch are wise people. Most older people that have experiences are wise people. Babies, regardless of all that experience and all, watch people all day. So that's in itself something worth doing and being smart of. Now, a person within those two brackets will copy these people, and watch these people more often and watch their surroundings, all ages of people, basically they would notice how much more their life could change and how much they could learn. Now, I brought this situation to you, and I'm not going to tell you how you can see your teachers, but I am going to tell you this. Every person that you meet, regardless of what you think, is a teacher. Now, you need to get that in your mind. Once you convince yourself and believe that that is true, everything else will fall in place. I can give you as many situations as possible, but it's nothing without what you doing with yourself. Everything could change in the whole world. Nothing is the same. If you want something to change, you have to change your belief system and what you think or believe. Now, once you change that and convince yourself that it's true, because you are the truth teller, you know what the truth is. Regardless of what you think. You may think, I don't know nothing, but you do. You know everything. Now, it's up to you to find out how. Now, when they give you their truth, you accept it and keep it moving. Now, without judgment is a saying that everybody use, and it's true. Now, I'm going to tell you what it means, though. It means to accept someone else's truth and not fight them on it, because what they say out their mouth is true, whether it be wrong to you or whether it be wrong to another person, or it be right to another person but not right to you. It is true because it came out their mouth. It wouldn't have came out if it wasn't true. I think you have to have a expanded mindset to understand what I mean. You may not believe that's true, but I know it is. Now, even if all of it was wrong, a piece of it, a small chunk of it, like this small, was right. That's what I mean by that. Now, go out in the world, find your teachers, meaning walk up to somebody that you probably wouldn't even talk to, and just probably sit there. You ain't even got to speak to them. Just sit there. I know that's what people's problem is these days. They don't want to talk to people. That's cool. You don't got to talk. But sit next to them. Don't be so keen on going and sit over here when there's a person right there. You always say that you don't feel love, or you feel like no one's talking to you. But you have to realize there's a such thing as non-communication, where you can sit next to a person and you can still communicate with them and still feel comfortable and still feel active and still feel love. Now, practice on doing that. Sitting by people and not speaking. Maybe even just saying hey and leaving it at that will be cool. But as long as you say hey, it's okay to be in somebody else's space. People don't like to when you be in their space and you don't say nothing. Like, that's suspicious. So when you get in someone's space, say something. Let them know that you're there. The body is sometimes too strong, because the body is solid. If you put it in someone else's space, their energy space, you can feel like someone's body without touching it. So if you put your heavy, strong body in my space without saying nothing, I'm gonna think you doing something. It's suspicious. It's not normal to be in someone else's space and not say nothing. That's why people be so scared of animals. If you don't know nothing about, not even animals, but everything, if you don't know nothing about something that's in your space and you feel that it's too much in your space, you're going to not want it there. It's just instinct. You don't want something that's not have nothing. That's what negative energy is. Something that's in your space that you don't want there. Nothing wrong with it. It's just there. Me being in your space, that's negative energy. If you don't want me there, or if you never had me there before, that's negative. Just the opposite of what you used to. What you would probably call it positive, but it's the opposite. That's all it is. So, that's it. I wanted to show you that. I wanted to tell you that. Spirit guides It's everybody. Everybody, I'm your spirit guide. Your mama, your spirit guide. Your brother, your sister, your dog, spirit guides. It's no such thing as one spirit guide for one person. There's no such thing. Everybody is your guide. Anybody can guide you. It's just how they do it, or why, or how you're going to take it. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people around you. Stop complaining. It's definitely not necessary. Have a good day.